we are going, why am I yelling? About to wake up my dog. We are going to be trying out the viral Elf Camo Hydrating CC cream. This thing has gone viral all over the internet. We're gonna put this to the test because, you know, that's what we do around here. We got new Elf $2 lip liners, some Elf blushes. We got this Lash XTNDR Mascara. If you like these kinds of videos, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and let's jump on into it. Guys, let's pull back my hair, first of all. Get to it. Oh my God, this could be like a total trend now. We're gonna start off with the Elf Primer Grip. Because we're gonna be having this on all day, we want something that's powerful, and it's called the Power. I am not used to these sticky primers, but I tried this the other day. I went out for dinner and my makeup looked so good underneath this. I was super shocked. This retails for $15. It comes in 30 different shades. It has SPF 30 in it. It claims to be full coverage, long lasting, and a dewy finish, which is what I'm all about. I didn't like the original CC cream because it just made my skin super dry. It was way too matte, accentuated every single line and pore in my face. So let's see what this new and improved hydrating CC cream can do. We are primed, we are sticky. We're gonna do, as usual, a beauty blender on one side and a blending brush on the other one. This is the Elf Ultimate Blending Brush, one of my favorites. This one is in the shade 280N. It also has Tremella Mushroom and hyaluronic acid. We love a hyaluronic acid around here. It's always good for the maturing skin. Just gonna do one pump. I'm gonna do a couple dots. Super pigmented. Okay. That is blending very, very fast. This reminds me of a high-end foundation. Does have a nice subtle dewy finish, but it's not greasy. Covered up my entire existence. Easy to blend, makes your skin feel like that natural skin-like finish. I don't feel heaviness at all. It's not accentuating any fine lines, any pores. It just made my skin look very blurred and nice. So this is exciting. So let's go on to the other side. I do have some texture. Go with one pump, some dots. I would start off with one pump because this is a full coverage consistency. Alrighty, that is blending very, very easily. Still gave me a nice medium to full coverage with the Beauty Blender, and it just blended flawlessly. It does feel a little bit more natural on this side, of course. This actually matches my skin tone perfectly. I am one of those people that I get very lucky when it comes to shade matching. I'm not trying to brag, but I always get it right. I am trying to brag. This looks so good right now, I can't. If you want a fuller coverage, of course, always go with a foundation brush, but this blended beautifully with the Beauty Blender. That's just my personal preference. This is a nice close-up of my craters. I just want you to see how it looks. This looks just like a luxurious foundation. I don't see the difference between this and another higher end foundation. For concealer, this is not new, but I did repurchase this. I love this because it leaves a nice hydrating feel under your under eyes, and it does provide a medium to full coverage. Here, really nice doe foot applicator. And this blended out so nicely. This just gives your under eyes a really nice, subtle, hydrating feeling, but it still covers your under eyes. I forgot how good this concealer was. I don't think it's a full coverage concealer. I would say medium, but you can build it to full. So let's just add another extra little bit here because I do want everything covered, all of my existence. And look at that. What I love also about this concealer is that it does not crease at all. That blended so beautifully. Look at this. All under eyes gone. So we're just gonna be adding the Elf Halo Glow Setting Powder underneath my under eyes. This is another big favorite of mine. Such a nice powder, and it has the tiniest bit of glow. This just leaves your skin very, very nicely set. It blurs out pores, but still leaves you with a tiny bit of a glow so you're not too powdery matte. And I'm not gonna set the rest of my face yet because I like to go in with cream products first and then I do the setting at the end. We are going to be contouring with their Glow Beauty Wand. This one's in the shade Medium Tan. I actually really like this, how it blends into the skin. Let's see here. See how quickly that blended? Just want you to see how that blends. blend a little bit down here. Look how pretty that just blended out. And this is my problematic side, full of textures and craters. Gives you a really nice, subtle, bronzy glow and just blended beautifully to the skin. Up next is the Elf Camo Liquid Blush. I did a full review video on all of the shades that I purchased at the moment, but this shade was not included in it. And oh my gosh, I tried this shade and this is my favorite of all. This one is in the shade Pinky Promise. Not too cool, it's not too warm. It's just the perfect pink. I'm gonna do one dot. I just want you to see how this blends beautifully. And look at this color. Isn't that the most perfect pink? I'm gonna bring my blush up. Just leaves your skin a really nice, subtle, dewy finish. Just add another dot. These are extremely pigmented, so you do want to be careful with them, but this shade is not extremely crazy pigmented as the other ones. Just leaves your skin feeling so nice. Look at that pink. I mean, come on, healthy glow. I am here for it. Perfect for the springtime. I'm gonna do 2 dots. Just blends so nice. This is with the brush, and that's with the Beauty Blender. I'm gonna blend in with the brush because I really want a punch on the face. Just add one more dot. I love this brush. I prefer this brush over the new one. I just feel like this one just blends it out so easily and beautifully. We are gonna set the rest of the face with the same Elf Halo Glow Setting Powder. Setting powder is just so perfect, leaves your skin feeling so silky smooth. I just feel like this just blurs everything out beautifully. This feels just like a dupe for the Laura Mercier powder, the translucent one. Total dupe for that. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've had this in my collection for so many years now, and I just can't seem to let go of it. It is just the perfect bronzer that you can never go wrong with. This just gives you a nice, subtle bronzing glow, and it's just perfect for the look that we're trying to achieve today. Just bronze it up. You see how pretty and how subtle of a glow that left? For the blush topper, we're gonna be going in with the Essence Pure Nude blush in the color Berry Cheeks. I have raved about this so many times online. I can't even talk so many times. This is the most perfect, beautiful blush topper. Just watch. The formula is so stunning. We're gonna be going very light-handed. We're gonna go in with a stippling brush because there's a lot of blush going on at the moment, so I don't wanna look like a Barbie doll. Well, I do. Tap it a little bit. How pretty and stunning this blush color is. It is the perfect spring color. I mean, look at how that brought everything to life. It's like the perfect winter cold girl moment coming into spring. Love, love, love this. And the blendability, the formula is so stunning. At this point, this is when I go in and set the rest of the face. I have the weirdest makeup routine. I'm gonna go in, woo! We're gonna go in with Hello Halo blush lighter from Wet n Wild. A really nice subtle glow. We're just gonna be mixing those two together. Look at that beautiful angelic glow. One of the best drugstore highlighters ever. That is such a beautiful highlighter. Obsessed. I'm gonna go on to eyes next. We're gonna do a very simple look. We're gonna be using the Bite Size shadows. This one's in Cream Sugar. Doesn't really have a lot of pigment, which is fine because I just want a tiny, tiny bit. Feels like barely any pigment actually. I added nothing on my eyelids practically. We're gonna be going in to this one, but we're gonna tap it off. We're just gonna fluff that all over the crease very lightly. Just almost looks kind of like a purple in a way. We're just gonna go in with this shade next. Add that all over my lid. These shades are so beautifully formulated. It's just the most perfect foiled shadow. We're gonna add this one here. This is the most perfect inner corner highlight and the most perfect topper for any eye look. I mean, look at that. That looks like a diamond. Love, love, love this. I'm gonna take a pencil brush. I'm gonna dig into this shade here. Ooh, I'm blinded. I have contacts on and I'm like blinded as a bat right now. Next, we are gonna be trying the viral mascara. This is the Lash XTNDR Length and Definition Mascara. This is supposed to be a tubing mascara. I've never tried a tubing mascara before, but this has gone crazy viral. So apparently 90% of people saw instant dramatic lash length. Let's put that to the test. Apparently this is also a dupe for the Thrive Cosmetics one. I don't have the Thrive Cosmetics, but I saw side-by-side comparisons. Even the wand looks identical. It has a flexible tapered brush. It lengthens and defines. So this is a really nice wand. It has the perfect little applicators that are supposed to lengthen your lashes. This one's in the shade Pitch Black. Alrighty, we're gonna go in with the first coat. Immediately, I'm starting to notice this is lifting my lashes. And I love that. I love to grab the end. Okay. Guys, this is one coat, okay? No cuts, nothing. That lifted my lashes beautifully. I love this wand, by the way. It just gets into your lashes. Very, very nice. It does a really good job of separating them. This is just like a high-end mascara. I mean, look at that. That was with one coat only. I mean, that is so, so nice. I love the pointed tip. Just lets you flutter out your lashes really nicely. That lengthened them. I guess I'm part of the 97%. That was really quick. I love when a mascara just gets the job done in one swipe. We're gonna go in with the second coat, but that's it. We're not gonna go with a third or a fourth. Oh my God. This thing like made my lashes go almost to the top of my brow. And what I love also is like the shape it's giving them. It's not clumping them. It's making them look like a doll. Looks like I have a falsie on right now. That looks beautiful. Look at how lengthening that made my lashes look. Anyways, that's a win. Win, win, win. Just gonna add a quick wing. This one is from Kat Von D. This eye is always a problematic eye because I have like a crazy hooded eye here. Moving on to their new lip liners. Freaking $2. These are the Cream Glide lip liners. These are supposed to glide on beautifully and creamy. We'll see about that. So these are creamy lip liners to shape and fill the lips. Obviously, that's what lip liner does. High pigment color with a semi-matte finish. It's supposed to glide on smoothly, supposed to shape the lips, no tugging, which is ideal. We don't want tugging around these lips. Available in 8 different easy to wear shades and $2. I mean, that is a bargain. So we have these 2 here. This one is in the color Mauve Aside. Looks very cheap, but it was $2. Nothing crazy, nothing out of this world. That swatching, very nice and creamy. Very nice, pretty shade. It's definitely a matte finish. This was in the shade Spill the Tea. This one's a little bit more of a brownie terracotta color. Very nice, warm brown color. We are gonna go in on the lips with the mauve shade color because we are gonna be trying the jam session over top and see how this combos up. Okay, that glided on very creamy. And I love the shade. It just glided on so smoothly. Blended like butter into the lips. For $2, you just can't beat that. Lastly, we're gonna go in with the Reviver lip oil in the shade Jam Session. This was such a hit during the winter. These are $8, and these are supposed to be dupes for the Dior ones. And I mean, look how pretty that is. Like this is just such a perfect fall shade. I mean, look at this. Tell me that's not the prettiest lip combo. I'm here for this. Add a little bit more. Perfection. We're gonna finish this off with the Elf Stay All Night Micro Setting Mist. I am running out. I have used this all up and I will be repurchasing this because this just has the perfect mister. Look at that mister. This mister is everything. Sprays really nicely with the most finest mist. This just leaves you a nice matte finish and it does make your makeup last for a very long time. So we're gonna put that to the test though. Take off my crazy wig. It is 1:17 p.m. So we'll be doing a check-in back. I would say probably around 4 o'clock. Stay tuned. It's 3:14 currently. I am on my way to go get some Chick-fil-A. My husband is at home right now painting. We had a huge renovation project all 2023. Basically, my 2023 year was dedicated to home renovations all year long, and this was self-made renovations. I'm very lucky. My husband is extremely talented when it comes to contracting and construction and just overall a handyman. So he is right now painting and he is starving, and I want to go feed him and myself too because I'm starving. I'm gonna try to do something a little on the healthier side while we wait for the food to come out. I'm in a parking, like one of the parking spaces. I just want to do a quick check-in. It is 3:30 right now, and I just want you to see how my makeup is looking. It looks exactly the same as when I applied it. Of course, some of the lip gloss did come off a little bit, but the lip liner is still there. Everything looks the same. Everything is well in place. It is a little dewy, but everything looks really, really good so far. If you're into the dewy, you'll like this. It is now 4 o'clock. Clearly, the lip gloss is gonna be rubbing off. The lip liner is almost entirely intact. Blush is fully intact. I'm not seeing any noticeable changes. My face is a little bit more oily than it was earlier in the day, obviously. If you have oily skin, this may not be the foundation for you, but if you set it with a powder that's mattifying, it could be the foundation for you. But I set it with a powder that's already glowing, so I'm glowing up the whole house today. It looks really good. I'm gonna be checking in a few hours, so stay tuned. Hey guys, we are majorly grease balling today. So it is 7:55 now. Let's zoom you in and let's talk about this foundation, how it wore throughout the day. No foundation slipped off despite it being so dewy. This foundation has held through and nothing has slipped out of my face. I do feel like a little grease ball right now, but that's my fault because I added so many different dewy products. You know, I laid the Elf Hydrating like Halo Glow, all of the dewy blushes, and all of the dewy things that I added on top of it. The oils are peeking through, but that's normal. My lines are accentuated a bit here, but overall, this did hold up really well. I wish it wasn't as greasy, but again, it's most likely because of all the different products that I added that were all dewy products. The blush held through, but the lip liner stayed pretty much in place all day. I did go like this a lot throughout the day too. I am excited about this foundation and I do think it lives up to the hype. So I will give this an 8 out of 10. I wish it wasn't as dewy as it is, but again, it's probably because of all those products that I added to it. It is a really long wearing foundation. As you can see, I've had it on for almost 8 hours now and it looks good. Everything's intact. No makeup has rubbed off. No patchiness, nothing is clinging. Everything is pretty much in the same way besides this craziness up here. That completes my Elf Hydrating CC Cream review. Give the video a like if you do like it and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.